December 6, 1917. Two ships crash in Halifax, Canada. One is carrying explosives. What happens next is the biggest man-made explosion in history before the atomic bomb. In 6 minutes, 2,000 people die. An entire city is destroyed. A tsunami hits the shore, and the explosion is so powerful, people hear it for 100 miles away. This is the story of the Halifax explosion, the disaster that almost destroyed a Canadian city. Welcome to Age of Stories. Today we're talking about one of the biggest disasters in Canadian history. Most people have never heard of this, but in 1917, a terrible accident in Halifax killed thousands of people in just minutes. This is the story of how two ships crashed, the massive explosion that followed, the destruction it caused, and the incredible rescue that saved the city. This tragedy changed Canada forever. Let's dive in. To understand this story, you need to know about World War I. In 1917, the war is happening in Europe. Canada is helping Britain fight Germany. Halifax, Nova Scotia is very important. It's a port city. Ships leave from here to go to Europe. They carry supplies, they carry weapons, they carry soldiers. The harbour is always busy. Lots of ships coming and going every day. December 6th starts like a normal day. It's cold. The harbour is busy like always. Two ships are in the harbour, the Mont-Blanc French ship and the IMO Norwegian ship. The Mont-Blanc is a cargo ship, but it's not carrying normal cargo. It's carrying explosives. Lots of explosives. The ship has 2,300 tons of TNT to 100 tons of other explosives, and barrels of fuel on the deck. This ship is basically a floating bomb, very dangerous. The IMO is different. It's a relief ship. It carries supplies to help people in Belgium. Food, medicine, normal stuff. On December 6th, the IMO is leaving Halifax, going to Europe. Both ships are in a narrow part of the harbour. There's not much room. The Mont-Blanc is entering the harbour. The IMO is leaving. They're heading toward each other. The captains see each other. They try to turn, but they make mistakes. The ships get confused about which way to turn. The ships hit each other. It's not a huge crash, just a scrape on the side, but sparks fly. The fuel barrels on the Mont-Blanc catch fire. Fire spreads on the Mont-Blanc. The crew knows what's on the ship. They know it's going to explode. The French crew abandon ship. They jump in lifeboats. They row away as fast as they can. They're screaming in French. The ship is going to explode. But most people in Halifax don't speak French. They don't understand the warning. People see the fire. They come to watch. They stand at their windows. Kids run to the harbour to see. Firefighters arrive. They don't know about the explosives. They start fighting the fire. The fire reaches the explosives. At 9:00 a.m., the Mont-Blanc explodes. This is the biggest man-made explosion in history. Nothing bigger until the atomic bomb in 1945. The explosion creates a mushroom cloud, makes a crater 20 feet deep in the harbour floor, sends a shockwave across the city, can be heard for 100 miles away in Prince Edward Island. Everything near the harbour is destroyed instantly. Buildings disappear. People vaporize. The firefighters all die. The blast wave hits the city. Windows shatter everywhere. Buildings collapse. Walls fall down. Flying glass cuts thousands of people. Many lose their eyes from broken glass. The explosion pushes water out of the harbour. A tsunami 60 feet high hits the shore. It washes away what's left of buildings near the water. The explosion is so hot, it starts fires everywhere. Soon, much of Halifax is burning. One of the ship's anchors weighs 1,000 pounds. The explosion throws it to miles away. It lands in the woods. When the smoke clears, Halifax looks like a war zone. The damage, 2,000 people killed instantly, 9,000 people injured, 1,600 homes destroyed, 12,000 homes damaged, 25,000 people left homeless. An entire section of the city is just gone, flattened. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Thousands of people have injuries from flying glass, falling buildings, burns, broken bones. Over 1,000 people lose their eyes from glass. This is the most eye injuries ever in one event. Fires burn all day and night. It's winter, so it's cold. But the fires won't stop. The next day, a blizzard hits. Heavy snow. This makes rescue harder, but it also puts out some fires. The city needs help fast. Thousands of people are trapped, injured, dying. Boston. Massachusetts hears about the disaster. They immediately send help. A train arrives from Boston with doctors, nurses, medicine, food, blankets, building supplies. Boston saves thousands of lives. Halifax never forgets this. Even today, every year, Halifax sends a huge Christmas tree to Boston. It's a thank you gift. They've done this for over 100 years. People from all over Canada come to help. Soldiers, volunteers. Everyone. Slowly, they rebuild the city. It takes years. Today, Halifax is a beautiful city. You'd never know this disaster happened, but there's a memorial. It remembers the 2,000 people who died that day. The Halifax explosion taught the world how dangerous explosives are, how to handle disasters better, how important it is to help each other. If this story moved you, subscribe to Age of Stories. We post new videos every day. Stories about American and Canadian history. Next video, the president who survived 5 assassinations. You won't believe it. The Halifax explosion. December 6, 1917. 2,000 lives lost in 6 minutes. Never forgotten.